recording. There we go, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kip TV. I am Kip, and we got a live match for you today. It is all about the Gibus versus Fair Enough. We're already out to mid, but I am not alone. I am joined by BrainJuic. BrainJuic, say hello.
Well, hello, everyone. My name is BrainJuic, former Gibus player. Used to play heavy for them, and great to be here.
Alright, so we're on Foundry, and already got a pretty big mid-fight going out. Gibus coming out very strong, though. They already are showing dominance on the point. Dogtime was able to survive and got his Uber going up. Interesting using the regular metagun. Most scrims I've played on this, I've seen people run the crits, so we'll see how that works out for him. Is pretty much overhealing the heavy right now, who is Smits, by the way, from Could Try Harder. So we got a little bit of trading around. Okay, so here comes both Ubers popped.
Ubers pop. Yep.
And in this little hallway, there's not a whole lot they can do. Oh, but actually,
No.
Falcon gets taken down right there. The heavy for Fair Enough.
We got a Social K's going around back, but he ran into a mini sentry on the point.
So we'll see if what kind of move Gibus decides to make right now. Just spamming out this little hallway here. Actually, Spy for Fair Enough is in on the medic. Dogtime has finally spotted him out though after giving him overheals.
Yeah, now they're going to focus Spy, but the Fair Enough needs to move up while they got the Spy got the distraction out.
Doesn't look like they're going to be able to take advantage of this though, and oh man, Foundry can be so stalematey, especially the second point. There's two ways to push in. One, this very narrow hallway, and the other way is
It's pretty open, but it's too easy for the defending team to just come in and kind of fill in the spaces.
We have the Ubers popped again, going through the small hallway. This time, Gibus is able to make some leeway, but actually it's just Smits right now, covered in pee and all alone, and he goes down in the garage area. Oh, here comes Joe, though. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Sheep is on medic, and as Soldier, Sheep is on Soldier. Why don't you go ahead and take some of this calling?
Alright, Anv did try to do a back cap a little bit before you do some calling, but Special K is actually back there watching for him, and he just got on right there. Here comes a push, though, by Fair Enough. They came out the little hallway choke.
Doing a little bit of a soft push, and actually pretty successful so far. Gibus scattering from the point. There is a mini sentry up for Blue, actually. I'm not seeing Ninty having anything up, and actually Ninty the engineer is down, so looks like Fair Enough is going to be able to push this point successfully. Yep, Gibus has decided to give it up.
They're definitely going to be able to get the point, and they need the medic and the demo and heavy to move up. Oh, the Fair Enough just popped up by their...
Interesting pop right there. Was that a force?
I think it was a force. I saw Smits actually was close to the medic, so I think Smits was able to get behind the medic and force a pop right there.
However, it did take most of Gibus down right there, so actually only Spy up right now. Tutorial, I don't know if he can go big, but getting respawns right now, and Gibus is going to have to set up on last.
Yeah, they're definitely going to set up. Mew's just camping the that last point, which is just about what they need right now, while Joe is actually setting up some stickies around the corner.
We'll see if he can't catch any flies with that trap. So this last point of Foundry, it's
interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting.
There's basically 3 ways to get in. There's the overtop way, which you generally see a lot of people go up there and just try and shoot down anyone who's basically near the point itself. And then you have the 2 front, kind of like front doorways. So Fair Enough just came with a pop.
Heavy doing some work right there, taking down Smits, and oh, everybody's going down, but actually Dogtime just got his Uber. They will be able to save this point if Smits, or if Dogtime doesn't die, and he's staying alive right now. There is a Spy on the point. Oh, and if it goes down, though, and...
Yeah. You did a real good job blowing back some of the Fair Enough players that were trying to get onto the point. The Heavy and the Soldier definitely were pushing that point hard.
Let's see, Uber is popped finally for Gibus as they push on to second, push out of their last, which is so hard to do. We'll see if they can be successful in it. Dogtime going down to Bart. The scout got in behind him, so Smits is all alone, but doing a lot of work. Not going to be able to do this by himself.
No, he's not.
He's actually really aggressive. He's continuing to push on while he's on fire. But that's Smits. There you go. So
yeah,
we'll see.
He's about to get up.
Does go
Izzy
down.
came up behind him.
So we'll probably go over rosters in a second. Let's see what Fair Enough is deciding to do. Looks like they're congregating around that left doorway, which is where they poked out last time. Do have this Uber, and they are going in with the Soldier. Oh man, some big stickies coming down, a huge push.
Special K is right behind the medic if he can get a good kill in there before. That medic, Special K did get the medic.
But we'll see, there's not a lot of red players left alive to stack this point.
The only one by the point, and that's it for the first round.
So there we go. Let's go over rosters real quick. For Fair Enough, silver team in UGC Highlander, we have Azil as Soldier, Security as Medic, Raven as Demo, Beef as Engineer, Falcon is Heavy, Onv is Spy, Bard is Scout, Yowzer is Pyro, and then Der Milkman is Sniper. So, Brain, would you like to take the Gibus roster real quick?
I would gladly promote our Gibus boys. On Medic, we have Dog Time, Joe Nuff, Demo. We have Frothy Brew as Sniper, Tutorial, Spy, Mew is a Pyro, Smits from Could Try Harder is playing Heavy, Special K is Scout, Chief is the lovely Soldier, and Ninty is playing Engineer.
And so far we see a great mid-push right there from Gibus. Took 4 players down, including the Medic Security, so gonna have easily take this midpoint. Let's see if they continue with their aggression. Dog Time stayed up, so they do have that 100% Uber and a great Uber advantage. They really need to push this, can't stop that momentum. Taking second is pretty key right here, and it could easily stalemate, so we'll see. Indeed, they are pushing, and Uber has been popped. They need the rest of their team up there, though, to help cap them.
That they did get the midpoint last round, but they kind of lost their momentum pretty early afterwards.
And it looks like Smits overextended a bit right there. Dogtime had to run away, and it's all by himself. He actually did go down right there. Mew on the point, trying to do it all by himself, cannot do it. Sheep bombing in as Soldier, and not going to be able to do it either. So, leaving actually a bat cap attempt by On the Spy, and he's in danger zone. Actually, finally does go down, but he's dead ringing, so
yep.
Gotta watch out for that.
Get away.
So, we'll see about that. I don't know. Gibus, it looks like that they just did not commit enough. Some of the heavier classes were still on the midpoint, while the Medic and Uber tried to push up.
Sheep was fighting the Soldier back in the kind of little waste room, and kind of got stuck there, and he wasn't able to push up with the heavy.
Yeah, so a little bit of a missed call right there. We'll see if Gibus can respond or respond. Yeah, to that. But meanwhile, Fair Enough looking good. They have presence over the garage right now. Overhealed Heavy in there is going to make it really tough to combat. But actually,
seen Bart through some man milk actually over at by Smits and Dog Time. It didn't seem too effective, but it did make him fall back a bit. And here comes the pop by Gibus.
They had a great Uber advantage, taking advantage of that advantage, pushing into second right there. They need to get Security, the medic. Will they be able to right now? So far, Smits is the only one who went down in that push. Well, we got some other people. Oh no, and then they lost Dog Time right there. We do
Sheep might just get killed by Yazer here, and
yeah, he does.
Yeah, Sheep is down.
And for a minute, only Ninty was the one capping the point right there. So, again, a failed push from Gibus. We'll see how Fair Enough decides to respond to this. This would be a great time to push forward. Gibus did lose a lot of players right there.
They really do need to push. They do have the full Uber now, so...
Oh!
Tutorial with the backstab!
Big stab right there. Security drops Uber, so this is the time now for... It's all about the Gibus to respond. They have that great pick, good momentum. Looks like they are going to try to push a little bit, not completely committed to this push. Oh man, Joe is just spamming stickies and got taken down by Falcon right there.
What I kind of like right now, Fair Enough's got this portal right outside this doorway actually, so they have a quick way into this, to the choke point in this part of the garage.
Yeah, I noticed that as the 2 Gibus pushes we've seen, they haven't spotted that out either time, so it could be a pretty important thing to take down. So Beef doing a good job on Engineer right there, getting his players to the front lines as quickly as possible, and that's pretty much been the story, just FE doing a good job holding down the garage. Uber is popped again for Gibus. Oh, Smits goes down to a backstab right there. Could have done a lot more damage as heavy. And again, Gibus not going to be able to take over Garage just because there's great presence by Fair Enough and their heavy medic combo.
They do have Uber now, so with Smits down, they really need to push right now, which they are actually starting to move out. Ninty was unfortunately the only one on the point, so it's going to be actually an easy cap for Fair Enough.
And so a great push right there, and they still have that Uber and a huge Uber advantage, so going to continue this roll into the Garage. We'll see if when they decide to pop the Uber, we're probably saving it for that second point, which is that really important point to get.
Tutorial with another drop.
Oh, wow. Gonna have to watch his cam, so...
Exactly. Tutorial is actually coming through with these Uber drops, give us a huge advantages, but they're not really having any luck with the pushes.
So actually, Fair Enough losing a lot of players right there, and Gibus going to take advantage of that, finally capitalizing on, yeah, as you said, Tutorial's great picks right there. Dogtime has the Uber. Oh, he was getting spammed like crazy, so he pops it. We'll see how far they can make this Uber go. Actually, Dogtime and Smits running to the second point, it looks like.
Looks like they might, Fair Enough just saw some of the Gibus boys over by the choke point over there, so they might go back now.
Yeah, Mew trying for that cap going down. Smits also going down right there, so a little bit overextended. Tried to do a little too much with that Uber where they just maybe should have taken control of the Garage and called that a day. Called that enough. Right now,
Fair Enough's now got they got the full Uber again, so they're gonna most likely push out right here.
Tutorial had a great positioning behind the medic, heavy combo there, but got caught out by the scout, so nice pick right there. And again, we're going to see Fair Enough push onto mid.
Ooh, I've got a good stab right there on Dogtime.
So Spy is getting some nice picks on these medics, poor medics. So hard to stay alive. This pretty friendly Spy map, lots of places to uncloak, and take advantage of positioning from the other team, so definitely keep an eye on those Spies. We'll see how it goes with them. Tutorial again getting a stab on Beef, the engineer, so no NG stuff around.
Frothy's kind of keeping Omb over here at bay, but I was going to run off and probably look for a better target.
Raven getting some huge stickies down right there, taking out Ninty and a few others, I guess, but that is another cap by Fair Enough. We'll see. They have this 100% Uber. We'll see how they decide to take advantage of it. Ubering in the Soldier real quick so he can get a nice jump in, and there is nobody on Gibus to take it. Smits is upstairs. They need to get on the point.
Mew.
Yeah, we got Mew and actually Ninty. Mew goes down, but we still have a mini sentry and an engineer on the point. This will actually be a hold.
That was too close for comfort, definitely. Mew came in at a good time to blow away the soldier that was on. Was it a soldier or maybe it was a demo? Sheep's actually trying to get the point real quick.
But actually going to fall back. He took a lot of damage, and the rest of Fair Enough is just now spawning. So a good idea to fall back right there. Gibus just needs to have a good solid hold on last before they push out.
The Uber rates right now aren't too far off from each other, only about 5-6%, so we should see two pops pretty close to each other.
Definitely. And Mew just staying on the point and doing some nice reflect rockets. Mew is such a good M2 pyro. Which
you don't
is...
hear M2 too much.
Yeah, so definitely we will keep an eye on him because he does a great job protecting points and stuff like that. So now
Tutorial's kind of lurking behind. Oh, he will demo turn around right as Tutorial's going for a backstab.
Ubers are even. Actually, we see Gibus pushing out now. They're being the aggressors, pushing on to the second point. Really interesting decision right here. However, Blue is going for the point. They may actually get this back cap as Gibus is distracted. And, oh man, Smith goes down, Joe goes down, and Dogtime all go down with that push. What?
They were able to make, Fair Enough, they were able to make them pop their Uber, so even though they're still going to be at a huge disadvantage by the time Dogtime gets back up, but
yeah,
at least they don't have that Uber now to push while a couple of the Gibus guys are down.
Really interesting decision right there by Gibus. I'm not sure I agree with it. Going right now for a spy cap is on, but he gets taken down. Security actually taken down by sheep rockets, so now Gibus is going to take advantage of that and push out. So they're going to have that uber advantage. Pushing out from right, it looks like... Will they be able to make anything of it? Smith's coming out, just spun up and spraying everywhere, but he is backing out right now. They decide there's too much spam coming from center, or that hold, and now they're going out left.
Once again, Beef is he's got that teleporter up, which is really helping out Fair Enough right now. I see a lot of their guys actually using the teleporter to get way up there.
Yeah, it's so hard to be an engineer on 5CP because your team is just capping and then sometimes you go back and the spawns are always changing. Looks like Beef has really figured it out though for his team to be a team player, which is awesome to see.
Ooh, Tutorial just got a backstab on Milkmon. So there's that, somewhat of a reasonable pick, but...
Gibus had about 30% Uber advantage right there, but decided not to use it. Dogtime is holding it now as Uber is popped for Fair Enough, finally pops it on the demo, and then Mew also, and Mew is just blowing back that combo, doing some
Mew was
great
able
work.
to catch Secretary, and they kind of... Oh,
But that leaves nobody on the point, and actually, Fair Enough pushing in and taking this round 2. So... Gibus down 2-0. We got 13 minutes left in the half. We'll see what happens. Again, Gibus has taken mid first these past 2 rounds, but just unable to hold it, unable to make that push into second effectively. So I don't know, Brain, what have you been seeing here that you would recommend to Gibus?
They really need to push more together. I see a lot. I see the either the heavy and or the demo go only alone with medic when they use the pop, and not all. They should have about all 3 for the heavier classes move up together. Leave the pyro and the scout maybe behind, just cover for backcasts and everything. They're just not pushing up how they should be.
Agreed. I was just on Frothy Brew's cam for a little bit, trying to get this medic pick, but not able to, and gets backstabbed, so there goes that coverage, and on pushing forward with the rest of his team as Fair Enough caps mid for the first time.
Which may spell doom for the Gibus boys this round, but Gibus boys did capture mid last 2 rounds, so they might actually be able to reverse fate this time.
We will see. Security has 100% Uber, and that's a huge advantage over Dogtime, who has nothing. I would really like to see Gibus run the crits right here. Uber's not working for them. Use the crits. Joe is an amazing demo and can be super effective with those crit sticky bombs. That's what I would say.
Joe with crits is kind of unfair. I would have to say. Joe, when he gets crits, his sticky bombs are lethal to just about any class, anytime, no matter where they are at.
Here comes this push by Fair Enough. Smits and Dogtime were way out of position trying to hold that Uber percentage from Dogtime, but just not able to do so. Wow, that was a really fast round.
Yeah, it was. That was not even 2 minutes, and that was just a train wreck for Gibus.
Yeah, yeah, not sure what else you can say about Gibus, these pushes and the defense. It looked like Ninty was going for a level 3 sentry gun at the end there, which I agree with. He just did not start it soon enough. I think because due to the fast cap of a mid, he probably should have started that immediately when he went down, or after he went down. We're seeing aggression from Gibus right here. They really want to take mid, but so far neither team really committing to the center, the point. Finally we get the demo in here, popping in some pills, and not able to, does get Frothy Brew, so Sniper down.
Tutorial did get the heavy, but that wasn't enough to stop everyone else.
Uber popped now as is Fair Enough goes into the garage, but there's an Uber waiting for them from Gibus. Smits doing his best to push them back. Dogtime is really hurt right now, so has to be a little more careful and conservative than they might usually be. But so that enables Fair Enough to just push into this garage. And doing a very good job of that. That's one thing we have not seen too much from Gibus. They have not taken enough advantage of the garage. The garage is a great place to hold, and so far they've just been pushing through it and not holding it as a defensive place or an offensive, kind of center of
Like
command.
the choke point that it could be.
Right. So we will wait to see how they decide. Oh, actually, it's all about the Gibus speed. Very aggressive here. Smith's forcing the pop on Security and his heavy, who took a lot of damage right there. And even though they had that Uber, will not be able to capitalize on it, getting spammed out of that little hallway.
Mew was able to push them back into that little hallway, and he just kept them in there, which was a really good job as that WM2 Pyro that he is. Gibus moving in with the pop, but fair enough, Yazir is doing just about the same thing Mew was doing.
Joe, super hurt right now, and I think just right there would have been a perfect opportunity to use that crits and get a ton of kills. Unfortunately, still in the Uber gun right there. Dog Time survived, so he will still be running that as well.
Nope, Dog Time just fell to Izzy.
Oh, well, there you go. So we'll see what happens there. Ninty's got a level 3 sentry gun set up on second, so Gibus is not giving up second again, is pretty much what he's saying right there. Ninty is usually a very good aggressive engineer, so having him back here playing defensive role definitely says something. He did go down though, Raven getting some pills on him, and fair enough, pushing forward to second and capping it very handily. Where is Gibus? There's only 4 up right now. There's no way their defense can hold this.
No, especially since Security has, there it is, the pop, and it should be a quick one right here.
Actually, Mew coming on the point, blasting off the Pyro. Let's see if he can't get another defense.
No.
He is, no, he's just being tossed and juggled by the opposing Pyro right there. So that will be halftime. Interesting tidbit though, I did see Dog Time switch to crits at the very end. So they are trying to respond, trying to
run crits. Like you said, the Uber hasn't been working out for them. They need to run the crits just to at least try it and see. Maybe Joe can go in there and dominate.
Yeah, so we'll be taking a break real quick on the recording, and still going on the stream though. So these are your final scores, or for that half at least. Interesting to note, Beef, the engineer, for fair enough, second in his point with 71 points. Higher than anyone in Gibus.
As an engineer, to be within the top 3, I would say, is pretty good. I mean, it's hard as an engineer to get that high, I would say.
Yeah, especially in 5CP.